Welcome to Dead by Daylight, the Silent Hill chapter with the Executioner. His 3 personal perks are Forced Penance, Trail of Torment, and Deathbound. The power he has is called Rites of Judgement and makes a trail in the ground when I hold the power button that can afflict survivors with torment, allowing me to send them to the Cage of Atonement. My special punishment of the damned is a ranged attack, which hurts any survivors in its path. So the perk I've chosen was Deathbound, which is similar to barbecue and chili, so let's see how this worked out. The Underground Complex, Hawkins National Laboratory, the beautiful Stranger Things map. So once you use the Rites of Judgment like that, you get the whooshu, the punishment of the damned. So it's a really nice ranged attack. It's great because when survivors are going around a pallet, you can just use it on them and it counters the looping. So as I'm going ahead, claudette appears. Try to do it because you can hit through the wall with that beautiful attack. And I check a locker because it's completely silent, and where else would claudette really be? So that is the Rites of Judgment. It leaves that beautiful track or trail on the ground, so that inflicts the survivor with torment. When they get tormented, it gives me the ability to send them to the Cage of Atonement once they've been downed in the dying state. So that Judgment of the Damned working its magic yet again. So I was trying to use the send her away to daycare, aka the Cage of Atonement ability, but you cannot do it unless they're tormented, and seems like she walked around that white trail, so that's why she didn't have torment. So through the dandruff, I'm looking around and I'm like, where are the other 3 survivors? Oh, there's a claudette. Lone claudette. If only there was grass, because then that would have probably worked. So I'm taking the baby to the hook. There we go. And I hear another survivor nearby. Somewhere around the science lab lurked another survivor. And then the Nia appeared. Just missing the attack, aiming for the pallet by accident. Aiming for Nia, but missing. Going around town. And slash her. I decide I'm gonna go for this Nia because Nia's closer to me and the other 2 can go have their fun. So I start chasing Nia, following the tracks, the beautiful red tracks. I find the blood. And then my nitrous comes on and I am able to slash her. So Deathbound has just activated. You heard a Meg scream, and that is because Meg had healed another survivor from at least 32 meters away from me. So that's why it's similar to barbecue and chili, because it has to do with a range being far enough away from me for it to activate. So I got claudette there, going around. Try for another Judgment of the Damned, but miss. She's probably too far ahead, which is kind of the key to facing him. And then bam, I hit her right through the wall. So I put the baby back on the hook. And she's dead. And I keep going around and looking for the last 3 survivors. So I heard a survivor nearby, but I could not pinpoint exactly where they were. And then a generator explodes and I decide, you know what? Let's go for the secure survivor location. So I start going. It appears like the tracks are headed upstairs. Ooh, an early attack. Mega's trapped. She makes a break for it. I'm chasing her. I'm chasing her. Meg keeps on going. I take a shortcut. She's still running. Just running that marathon, trying to get away. I see her go to the left. And she doesn't notice me. And I down her. So again, I'm trying to send her to daycare, but it doesn't work unless she's tormented. But she is not. So I take her on over to the hook. And start looking for the other 2 survivors. So I don't notice any survivors over here, so I decide I'll head back to the hook area because that secures me a location that I know a survivor is near. So I take a chance, Judgement of the Damned attack. Find a Nia. Try to wallbang. And then start the chase. Oh, she dodges. That was a perfect play on her part. I try for the Judgement of the Damned again. She gets tormented. And then I know that daycare is open. So the way the Cage of Atonement works is the survivors can see it, but the killer cannot. So as long as the survivors unhook before the dying state, I cannot kill them. So unfortunately for Nia, the cage was pretty close, so I was able to just whack her and observe the beautiful Stranger Things lab. And it was finally time to put Nia on a hook. Two survivors left, 2 gens left. A gen being worked on nearby. So I searched the area for a bit, searched nearby in any nooks that survivors could be hiding. Then I went a little further away and I found the tracks. And the Meg. So taking my shortcut, I'm heading down the hall again. And Meg unfortunately waits for me and gets struck by my Judgement of the Damned. So now there was just one Nia left. Where could Nia be? Oh, she unhooked Meg. So I headed on back. I was trying to find the tracks of where they could have gone. There was blood on the floor, but that was not the blood that I was looking for. Could they be in a locker? Could they be upstairs? Where could they be? So I kept searching and searching. And on my travels, I saw this ring, which was, don't know exactly what it's called, but it's for an event, and it causes little firefly-looking things to float above your character. So I was on the search again, I kept looking, and then I heard a noise. Unfortunately, it was Meg, and she was already injured. So on the chase I went. And unfortunately, she was trapped. So that concluded Meg's run for the game. And now it was just one last survivor and 2 generators. Where could Nia? Dun dun dun! So sadly enough, Nia was too close and there was no escaping except trying to escape, but so that was my beautiful 4-kill Pyramid Head game. Tier 1 unlocked. Oops, I clicked the button. So the points I got was 22,303, which is a pretty good score, and I did pip. On the next video I won't be clicking that button. I just got enticed, so I clicked it, and I couldn't show the breakdown of the deviousness and brutality and all those categories. So I have all the DLC now. I decided to buy all the DLC when it was on sale, so if you guys want me to play as a different killer or a survivor from any of the new DLCs, just leave a comment down below. And if you want me to redo Pyramid Head but with better perks or suggested perk builds, just leave a comment as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in another Dead by Daylight video.